Hello and welcome to episode 71 of the Arena. I am Mathel and my today's plan is to continue on and on and on into the vaults of the Jamin or Gamin. Vaults of Gaminon. I think green is up and I am just searching for blue, which is down. Huh. In terms of rent, I have 3 things, but I'll keep some for the next episode. So, starting with Enterprise Singularity, which starts with the poll making a log entry about the Enterprise about to be destroyed, and perhaps Enterprise not being destroyed, but the crew dying, and she doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. Though later in the episode, at the end, we learn that she actually has a plan, so that's not that bad. But also, this is already in the main flashback, and it's before the thing with the black hole radiation. Also, black hole radiation. Well, whatever. Causing the crew to be insane. Basically, they want to go to look at the black hole. So, and apparently it's an impulse only area. That is, you can't go to warp there, you have to be at impulse. Okay. And Trip wants to check the impulse manifold. I don't know what the impulse manifold is, but presumably it has something to do with the impulse engines. Perhaps make them operational? But Archer orders him to instead check his chair to make it better. Now, please note that this is before they all start going insane. Yet, Archer thinks that his chair is somehow more important than the engines. Because if his chair doesn't work properly, he'll be uncomfortable. If the engines don't work properly, they will be stuck at sublight speed near a black hole. Yeah. Skewed priorities. That sounded like fire. But I was wrong, it was electricity. Later, wrong save. Later, Trip makes an argument to the Paul that Archer is the most important thing on board, and I still don't buy it. Because still, if Captain can be replaced, and even it will not be needed because the bad charges makes him uncomfortable, not dead. Or, presumably it doesn't make him insane. He just happens to be insane anyway. But, yeah, failed engines, I mean, non-functional engines would make them stuck near a black hole at sublight, which, not just sublight, without any way to warp space, because I think even impulse warps space, and that means at the just maneuvering thrusters they would surely fall in and all die. But at that point, when Trip made that argument, he was already being insane, so not that much. That's it for that. Then I have Cursed. I forgot the name, but it's the last episode. Apparently, Merlin is fully immortal in there. Not just unaging, immortal. I'm saying that because he survived stuff that he really shouldn't have. In the or whatever it is, it's not right here. In the previous episode, he was shot with a poisoned arrow. Okay. He survived it somehow. At the start of this episode, well, not necessarily start, but he arrives to Arthur, still bleeding, on the horse originally belonging to the guy who shot him. Archer has him impaled with 3 swords through the center of the chest. I am fairly certain at least one of those would have gone through his heart. And is thrown onto some... And then Marin is thrown onto some sacks in a tent. The next morning, he is dragged out by Nimue and her friend, dragged over to some bridge, and only then does he reclaim the Sword of Power and heal his wounds. So, also the arrow must have hit one of his lungs. So he survives several hours with a pierced lung, still being able to ride a horse. And then I failed to start up the timer. Then when he arrives somewhere, he is then impaled. That must have been at least one of those through the heart, I am fairly certain. And still survives the night, so that he can be walked some distance away, and only then does he get healed. I say he has a lot of blood and or is immortal, probably both. Where is the timer? And I estimate that it was about 10 minutes? Though this is my estimate, I don't really know. But yeah, that's it for the rant for this episode. I have to keep something for the next. Also, that Fire Daemon has really annoyed me with his immense growling. More regenerating trolls. Why do these trolls regenerate so much? Because they are made of moss. Wait, no, that's orcs in Warhammer. For a while, 1 hour. Now the inside should be troll free and hopefully also Fire Daemon free. So, yeah. Perhaps they aren't made of moss. Perhaps. What could they be made of? No idea. They don't look made of rock. might just be a bunch of a colony of monocellular organisms which replicate very quickly, allowing them to effectively regenerate the body. But then that wouldn't really work, because such colonies are usually spherical, wouldn't regenerate back into the shape of a girl. Perhaps it's just magic. But then again, you can explain away anything with magic, so it's not a very good explanation. And I see where he is, which means I can shoot him. And shoot him I shall. Or not? Yep, I shall. I don't want to get troll punch. More trolls. Destroy them. And for 1 hour I shall rest. Homunculus. I can hear at least one homunculus, but perhaps there are more. What if I have been trolled all along? Oh, and there are more homunculi, but what do I mean by having been trolled? What if the stairs down are on the same island as the stairs up? Hey! Stop shooting me! Instead, get stabbed and then dunked. I see glittering gold. I also saw shock balls. I overshot. And now someone is hitting me. In melee, surprisingly. Well, I am not trying to travel. But I should be healing. But I can't because there is a skeleton nearby. So I first shall shoot the skeleton. But they are resistant against less than it could be expected with a thing like a skeleton. But they are. More enemies nearby? They are skeletons, aren't they? A skeleton crew. A Vanitanto of speed. I hear more skeletons. Here they are. Well, one of them. Time to rest here. Or not. and hear you, even though I can only see you as a shadow. Mr. Skeleton. See in darkness. Hello, Skeleton. You have a buckler, which I don't want. I took it anyway, didn't I? Yep. Drop. Also drop the steel longsword. Ouch. More skeletons to shoot. I still prefer shooting them. It results in less pain for me. Which means less pain in overall, considering skeletons shouldn't be able to feel pain. A book? Can't pick it up. Which I find strange. But whatever. Dragon mirror. Stone. Nope. Doesn't appear to be anything useful here. Not even the dragon mirror. Ow? Why did my health just decrease? Oh. Ouch. Wait, someone else is shooting at me? No, I just heard. What? Where am I? What happened? I was just fighting a rock golem. Well, I am not really confused, because what happened isn't me being teleported to the past. Well, not quite. My computer crashed. Now the video part prior to this is corrupted, but my video editing software can still read it. Well, it's somewhat corrupted, yes, but it can read it. My video replay software can also read it, but worse. The replay software has trouble with it, while the editing software just takes more time. I don't know why, but I prefer them dying before they can affect me. So yeah, it's not the game that keeps teleporting me to the past. It's the computer glitching out and crashing. Well, at least I got the exact length of the video. Oh wait, why did I just use that instead? Oh, that's why. Wait. Can't they see me? There's a rock golem. The sound. Perhaps the bridge protects me from ranged attacks. Let's save. I should have saved more often. Then I wouldn't have been sent back that far. But in this timeline, I know that this place is pointless. So I'm not going there. And I know it from the previous timeline. Should I run in or should I resist fire? I shall run in. Answer this and pass. I come out of the earth, I am sold in the market. He who buys me cuts off my tail, takes off my suit of silk, and weeps beside me when I am dead. Onion or onion. Though I think it should be read onion, but it's onion. Well, onions grow out of the earth, obviously. They are sold in the market, obviously. Now, cuts off the tail. Those are the green onion shoots. Those get cut off. Takes off my suit of silk. Those onion peels. Those could be likened to silk. And weeps beside me when I am dead. Well, onions have this, I am not sure what chemical exactly it is, some kind of silica that does poison damage. Especially, well, it does poison damage to anything that can take it, but since your skin is dead, it can't take poison damage. But your eyes and nose can. No, not 701. And so you cry when you slice your onion. You also cry if you miss and slice your finger. But that's because your finger hurts, not because your eyes hurt. Hey! Stop shooting me, even if you are missing. Pick up everything I can. You have found the tablet Dolan Lancaster sent you to recover. Once it is in his hands, he can direct you to Mirkwood. Wasn't that a noble house in England? Whom the Lannisters are named after? The Lannisters of Game of Thrones? Hey! Stop shooting me, everyone. I can't decrease the game's speed because I would stop recording. adventure. I'm in the way. And someone is shooting me, trying to shoot me dead. Can I rest? Surprisingly, I can. I shall save. And try to get up. Hey, I am not supposed to go this direction. I think it was west. I should go north. Perhaps, yeah, they have trouble shooting up. I am healed, which is nice. Hello, that adventure. What kind of torque do I have? Ebony. So I don't care enough. Hey! And I can't climb any of those islands because I immediately fall off due to the stone golems. Also, the reason why I didn't land on the island was that the stone golem appeared right in front of me on it. Hey, I wanted to go in the opposite direction. Now I shall rest. Save. And try again, going in the direction. Hopefully this time I will not be stopped by... I was stopped by a sudden stone golems. I pressed U before I died, I know this. About 1/3 of a second before. So the stone golems aren't there. And they appear as soon as I come close. Which makes vision in this game kind of pointless. Since even if you can see that a place is clear, it can be not clear. Okay. I'm going away from here. So, rest until healed. Hopefully, I'm healed. Now I save. And I guess end the episode because, yeah, it's about that time. So, see you in episode 72.